right, today on the channel we're going to be looking at some special items I received in a care package from the fine folks over at Retro Fighters. First of all, thank you to those guys for sending this stuff over. But these things I never expected to see, honestly. They showed up. These are the Hunter wireless game pads for your original Xbox. That's right, the OG system, over 20 years old at this point. The original Xbox, your Nintendo Switch, and your PC. So keep in mind, not the newer Xbox systems, not Xbox 360, Series S, X, or anything like that. Your original, old school, honkin', ginormous Xbox now has a wireless controller that also, like I said, versatility factor, works for your PC and your Nintendo Switch. Color offerings, we get our semi-translucent green, you know, that nice little Army Hunter green, hence the name, Hunter Green, for those OG Xbox fans for sure, and of course the classic black. So as far as features, it does have 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology, again, compatible with your original Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and your PC. Has Hall effect joysticks, so you don't have to worry about joystick drift or anything like that. Also has Hall effect analog triggers, which is nice. Has wireless rumble, so you know you're gonna have those little rumble features there in the hand hold positions. We got some textured grips there, but let me go ahead and open one of these boxes, show you what is inside. The price point on these is very economical, $45, so it's actually cheaper than, you know, a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And like I said, we got versatility. So here's the green colorway. I said nice, semi-translucent. Probably going to be hard to pick this up on the camera, but we have nice textured handle grips here, and we also have some textures on the triggers. Just the back ones, our shoulder buttons are nice and smooth. They don't have any kind of triggering there, but you get the controller, you get a USB-C charging cable, which actually has Retro Fighters branding on it, which I think is a nice little detail. You have your little miniature instruction manual, and I'm just gonna rip this open because I've got large adult hands and there's no way in heck I would have got that open cleanly. All right, we'll shred this really quick. So we have two dongles. One, this is for your Nintendo Switch as well as your PC, little miniature USB dongle. Very simple, plug it into your computer. You'll see a little LED indicator light up. Push this middle button on the controller, and then bada bing, it's paired. Same thing for Nintendo Switch. Keep in mind though, you can only use this controller for your Nintendo Switch in the docked mode. You can't wirelessly pair it via Bluetooth or anything like that and then play it where it's not in docked mode. So keep that in mind. Just, you know, that is a little bit of a limitation for Nintendo Switch. And then this ginormous honking dongle goes for your OG Xbox, which is very fitting that this thing would be ginormous because the original Xbox, as well as that original Xbox controller, was just absolutely gargantuan. But there you go, plug that into your controller port, and then you have a wireless controller for your original Xbox. Nobody else is trying to offer something like that, at least not that I am aware of, so that is very neat. Definitely a niche within a niche, but Retro Fighters, that's what they do. They offer amazing wireless controllers for all your classic consoles, as well as some upgraded, modified controllers that help you play and just have more little ergonomical design features, things like that. Battery life on these bad boys is rated to about 10 hours. I've tested that and I got definitely over 8. So it is well within their specs as far as recommendations. Control ergonomic, I mean, this thing feels nice in the hand. It feels almost, you know, like a standard Xbox Series X controller or anything like that. And just for comparison's sake, here is a Xbox Series X controller. And as you can see, size, they're almost, you know, identical. Slightly, you know, different shape here on the grips, but overall it is almost, you know, a one-to-one duplicate. I don't want to say copy because there's different, you know, internals going on. You definitely feel the difference in the D-pad on a Series X controller versus these Hunter controllers. Triggers feel nice. Shoulder buttons, nothing feels sticky. Joysticks, there's no friction there. Nice, smooth movement. Buttons are nice and clicky. They don't feel too mushy or soft. We got our little extra buttons down there for the original Xbox, of course. You know, home, start, middle button. Pairing these things is very easy. Charging them is equally easy. You know, we got USB-C charging. And of course we have our classic black. Pick your poison, which one ever suits your personal aesthetics. I personally, I'm vanilla. I'm basic. I like my classic black, but I definitely appreciate the translucent green that goes with that, you know, just overall ambiance of the Xbox and that classic green colorway. But this looks nice. Like I said, again, feels nice. I've been playing this on my PC as well as Nintendo Switch, testing out rumble features, connectivity, all that worked great. I didn't have any issues with it dropping connection, no noticeable lag or input delays, things like that. So overall, pretty solid controller. They also sent me some very cool VHS game case, Blockbuster style. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s, of course you are familiar with Blockbuster, but unfortunately they went the way of the dinosaur. But this is a very, very cool Nintendo Switch game case. So it comes in this little, of course, clamshell rental case that you would see at Blockbuster, movie rental, VHS, cassette, you know, got your fake barcode and everything like that. This is smaller than a standard VHS, so if you're wondering, hey, is this gonna fit on my shelf with the rest of my VHSs and collectibles? It will, it'll be smaller, so keep that in mind. But you open it up, standard clamshell design, but here is the creme de la creme. It actually has, you know, a nice little miniature VHS cassette here. It says, just to remind, please rewind, thanks, the end. But please remember to rewind. Gotta love it. The little portion right here even spins. It doesn't actually like move the tape along or anything like that, but it's just a nice little added detail that spins. But you open it up, you can store up to 12 Switch games and 4 memory cards inside. Very, very cool, very handy for traveling, things like that. Just pop them in there, fits nice and snugly. You don't have to worry about them rattling out or anything like that, but close your little VHS cassette. Make sure I'm putting it in the right way. There we go. Look at that. Talk about nostalgia. I mean, this thing is absolutely amazing, especially, like I said, if you grew up every Friday, Saturday night going out and staring on the aisles of Blockbuster and renting video games and movies, this is definitely going to tug at your heartstrings. Guys, if you're interested in picking up any of this stuff, I'll put product links down in the video description box below. Thanks again to Retro Fighters for sending this stuff out to me, because honestly, this is some amazing controller quality for the original Xbox as well as PC and Switch, but this thing right here, this takes the cake as far as nostalgia and just the retro vibes. This Nintendo Switch Blockbuster case is a must-have. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, share this video with your friends if you found the information helpful, and as always, thanks for watching, guys. Really means a lot.